Hey, everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking on a professional website without breaking your budget, Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition rate. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews, and Eve 11 enjoys by how its celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 40 podcast platforms, heard in over 100 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple Music, and now heard on HamiltonRadio.net, Diamonds FM, Oldies Radio, and a few networks coming soon. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, and hoodies, and baseball gear, and more. Makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles. Also, T-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Check it out today. I'll support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com with the Mike Wagner Show. Make sure you do so today. We're here with a wonderful lady who's back on the show after being on a couple of years ago. She's the owner and CEO of Umptus Valley Psychic and Psychic Outlaw Medium. She's also author of the book Born Into
Life Psychic Outlaw Life Psychic Enterprises.
Okay, and we're also Born Into Shamanism and Beyond Belief, a psychic's life, real stories from and real psychic in real life as well too. And she's also got some updates. Her business has expanded as well too. She's been on the show before, and she also has got some new ventures as well. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios, somewhere out there in the out in the West as well too. The psychic outlaw herself, author of Born Into Shamanism and more. Ladies and gentlemen, the very multi-talented Melissa Bryan. Melissa, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again.
It's afternoon here. Basically Outlaw Life Psychic Enterprises is the new name of my business after having to change it a bunch of times. My book continues. It's called Born Into Shamanism. And I'm living in Happy Camp, California right now, very quietly, thankfully now. We've had some experiences with the elusive Bigfoot. Yeah,
Bigfoot. Yeah, that's the big story, Bigfoot. I think we had some people talk about Bigfoot. And before we get more of the Bigfoot, you're the owner and CEO, Outlaw Psychic, and you change your name so many times, and also a couple of books as well too. And before getting all that, once again, very quickly, tell us how I got started, Melissa.
Well, I was actually born a witch. Yeah, believe it or not, 14th generation Cromwell. And I have this traced through my Denny line, Denney, and I am a bridge between past and present. I do genealogy. I'm a psychic medium, energy healer, author, actress. I've been in a couple Western films and backgrounds. And I do a bunch of different things. I do a lot of media work, blogs and social media and all that stuff. And I've just been doing this all my life. My first experience was age 3. Something tried to go after my then infant sister. And of course I chased it out. Goodness knows how I got the guts to do that. I chased it out and it stayed gone. I cross my fingers, I hope. I've been doing this all my life, and up to this point, here we are.
Mm-hmm. You also have a couple of books too. Born into Shamanism and Beyond Belief, A Psychic's Life,
No.
Real Stories from a Real Psychic from a Real Life. And tell us more about those books.
The second one, actually, I had to take off the shelf. I got a lot of really bad stuff going against it, so I removed it from the shelf and rewrote it as Born into Shamanism, which is my only book at this point. I'm going to be writing a cooking book, My Mountain Home Recipes from Generations. And I think beyond that, I don't know where I'm going with it at that point.
And what's the name of your upcoming book?
My Mountain Home Recipes from Generations.
My Mountain Home Recipes from Generations. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Okay, so we have that, and also you talked about being on a network, and I think you also did some readings as well too. And last time we talked, give us an update and what's been happening, and also especially during the pandemic, what were you doing at the time?
During the pandemic, I was in Oregon, and we got locked down in our trailer. Oh yeah, we got locked down in our trailer. Our trailer park literally became a ghost town. I mean, there was nobody other than us in the park. And I mean, that was a trip. And I kind of got into a little bit of an argument with the governor of Oregon. Oh, yeah, I got into it with her. I let her have it. I'm like, no way am I putting up with this ding dong bullshit, Pardon me, FCC, but truth is. And it was really just one of those things that I was just kind of like, I'm not doing this. No, why? What's the point? Boys, shut up and be quiet.
Oh, you can let him on. I believe you have a special guest. He's cheering for you.
No, he's barking out the door. Anyway, hey, no, sorry. That's Billy right there.
What's his name?
Billy.
Hi, Billy. How are you? Hi, welcome to the show. Tell us more about you.
Boy is Bandit.
That's Bandit. Okay. Well, tell us about your two boys, Billy and Bandit.
We also have two cats, Ace and Binks, just like the character out of Hocus Pocus. Yeah, it reminds me of that little guy. But anyway, these are my boys, my dogs, and my cats. And well, every time anyone goes in or out, they're constantly barking at the door or meowing or scratching at the door going, hey, pay attention to me, pay attention to me.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
they're funny.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly it too. And of course, you also getting ready to join a network as well too, and tell us more about that.
Well, I hope to anyway. You were telling me something about Anchor, so I'm going to try to get in on that. I'll try Podbean. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but there's a lot of work still ahead of me. I have to completely rewrite and add some stuff to my first book. And then the second book I want to write, because, well, I have a ton of recipes all saved up and I want to do something with it. So why not put it in a book?
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Let's talk more about your upcoming mountain recipe book in just a minute. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget, Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosensia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews, and Eve 11 enjoys by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. 4 Girls Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com with over 40 podcast platforms, heard in over 100 countries, also on HamiltonRadio.net, Oldies FM, Diamonds Radio, and a few more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast And for more great gift ideas, go to amazon.com/MiaMosendia and check out the great books, merchandise, and a whole lot more. I'll support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, themikewagnershow.com. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com at the Mike Wagner Show. Make sure you do so today. We're here with the owner and CEO of Outlaw Psychic Medium here on the Mike Wagner Show. Outlaw Life. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at here. So Outlaw Life here on the Mike Wagner Show, and
Outlaw Life Psychic Enterprises.
Okay, and we're with Melissa Bryan as well too of Outlaw Life Psychic Enterprises, and you also have your upcoming cookbook as well too, called My Mountain Home from
Recipes from Generations.
Recipes from Generations, yeah. And tell us a bit more about the cookbook, and what are some of the tasty recipes you'd like to share with us?
Well, I absolutely love to cook and bake. So obviously my cookies, my brownies, my cakes, my pies, all that stuff that I've been doing for years is going to be in it. And I'm going to have some recipes that are from my late grandmothers, both of who, bless them, taught me how to cook and bake. My grandmother on my father's side handed down her pie recipes, which are really good. Especially her pumpkin pie.
Nice.
Her pumpkin pie especially good.
Okay. What are some of your other favorite pies since we're on that subject?
Lemon.
Oh.
Lemon. I love my lemon pies.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm ready for some myself too. And how about some of your other favorite recipes, and what do you like to cook?
Well, I actually like to make chocolate chip cookies, which I make really well. And I make some triple chocolate chip chip cookies. I found a recipe for it, so I grabbed it and I tried it out, and of course I perfected it on my end. I also love to make like Navajo type recipes that I get from some of my friends over on the Navajo Res, and I have some of their recipes. And one of them is a blue corn cupcake.
Ooh, yum.
It is really good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I like to hear more about that too. And are these recipes like, require special ingredients, or like gluten-free or non-GMO or anything like that, or just regular ingredients?
They're just regular ingredients. You can get your blue corn online, like from Amazon or any of the other number of companies that make blue corn flour. So yeah.
Okay. And what about? Oh, okay. Go on. I'm sorry.
And I do a lot of different things that are chocolate, which I make a triple chocolate mocha fudge cake that would blow your mind.
Yum. I'm looking forward to that. And what about, like, say for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? What do you offer in your cookbook?
Pancakes, waffles, cinnamon toast, French toast, oh gosh, let's see, eggs. I think one of them is a frittata, and I love making frittatas and things like that. I've got a cousin that taught me how to make his, so I'm going to include a couple of his recipes.
Okay. All right. And do you also include recipes that have like certain dietary restrictions and everything else like that? Because there's some cookbooks out there like for vegans, gluten-free, and non-GMO, and keto diets, and everything else.
I'm sure you can flip any of my recipes into anything like that. You can sub mine for yours for mine. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. And what is your all-time favorite recipe?
Oh my gosh. I don't even know. I have so many favorites because I also come from a large Italian family, which unfortunately is being picked off right now by COVID and cancer and all these other different maladies. And basically, my grandmother, bless her, passed down a lot of her knowledge of how to make actual homemade pasta. Yeah, real pasta that you make by hand. I learned how to do that from her, and also how to actually make different pasta dishes. And I'm really actually very good at it.
Okay.
And so I love a lot of the things she did. I really miss that about my grandmother. And oh gosh, also I have a couple of my great great grandmothers recipes from my great-great-grandma, Sarah Eliza Myers, and she brought with her some of the Southern recipes out of my great-great-grandfather's family. So I'm going to be including those too.
That's really interesting. Where can we find your cookbook and all your works at?
It will be at Amazon and Kindle. I'm going to try to get it in a few other places. I haven't succeeded at that yet, but I hope to very soon.
All right, we're certainly looking forward to it. We're here with Melissa Bryan of Outlaw Life Psychic Enterprises here on the Mike Wagner Show. And what else can we expect from you in 2022 and beyond, Melissa?
Well, I'm working on a couple of missing persons cases. I just had a more recent one here in Happy Camp, a young man, now that the case is closed and he's been laid to rest and all that. He went on his boat across the Klamath River, and apparently what happened was he capsized, fell in the water, hit his head, died. Ooh. And they were trying to find his body, and I went to where they were looking for him, and I literally saw his spirit standing right there. I just right where it was speculated he was at. I said, no, he's right over there, just about maybe 100 feet, I guess, upriver of where they were looking. And I was watching, I'm like, no, he's right there. He's standing like right there. I see him like I see you, you know. That's how I see spirit and how I interpret energy, if you will. I see spirit the same way I see you, okay? They represent as a full body, I don't know if you want to call this apparition energy, whatever you want to call it. That's how I see it, how I interpret it. But that's just me, okay? Different psychics and different mediums interpret energy different ways. So it's not going to be the same for everybody, okay? That's just my interpretation, personal. And I saw him standing right where I felt his energy just stop, you know? I looked downriver a little ways further. I said, he's not here. I don't feel him here. He's not here. He's not downriver here. He has not gone to the ocean. His energy stopped up that way, up the river. And he hadn't gone far. He'd gone maybe, I don't know, like maybe 3 or 4 miles downriver and stopped. And they found him right where I said I saw him. They found his body right where I said I feel his energy stopped. So they've laid him to rest now, so that's good. Family's got closure. You know, that's what I wanted for them. And I never do missing persons for any kind of charge, because that to me is community service, helping law enforcement, helping families gain closure. And, you know, when they need peace, that's what brings me peace.
Okay. And how can you get contacted by the FBI?
I have not been contacted by them yet.
Okay.
But I do have a couple of cases that went to the AP wire. Now, my information, they used my information, yeah, but they did not contact me about any of it. And when I found out about maybe a year and a half later in the newspaper, which, by the way, I got permission to use the articles, and basically I only missed maybe 3, 4 little minor details, but everything else I got spot on. And I compared what was in the newspaper article to what I had picked up from Spirit, mm-hmm. and what those cases specifically were. One of them was the Kit Carson co-op robbery. Of course, I was living in Taos, New Mexico at the time. That was also our electric company. So these people did not just rob the customers of this, you know, electric company, but they robbed me as well. And to me, that's a no-go, you know? So as soon as I believe the co-op president said, we've been robbed, all of a sudden I started getting information downloads. I stepped outside, I go, okay, Spirit, what's up? You know, because I didn't want to really reveal what I knew right then. And it was like a tidal wave. I mean, it was like an incoming tidal wave. I just got hit by all this information again and again. I'm like, okay, whoa, slow down. One thing at a time, guys, one thing at a time. So I got home, wrote down everything, called the co-op president, said, look, here's what I'm getting from Spirit. Here's what you need to know. If law enforcement needs any further help from me, have them call me. I gave him my number. I said, have them talk to me. I'm happy to help. You know, this is not okay. This is not cool. This is robbing me too. Nope, crossed my line, you know?
Mm-hmm. And certainly understandable as well too. And how do people get a hold of you for any services like readings or
Okay, www.O as in orange, L as in Lisa, P as in Peter, S as in Samuel, Y as in yellow, E as in Edward, N as in Nancy, T as in Thomas.com.
Okay. All right,
And
we'll
it's got all my information.
all right, we'll certainly check that out. Once again, we're with Melissa Bryan of Outlaw Life Psychic Enterprises, the Mike Wagner Show, and also just once again too that where can we find your information and everything else, and where can we find all your books, and also where can we find your podcasts and everything else, Melissa?
Absolutely, it is at drum.io/psychic witch. And you can find everything there. You can find everything at my website. Everything's all interconnected. I'm at YouTube. I'm at Spreaker. I'm at Amazon Kindle. I'm at just a bunch of different platforms. You can find it all on my website. Everything's linked and backlinked on everything else. And yeah.
We'll certainly check that out. Once again, Melissa, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you soon. Make sure you keep this up to date. Keep in touch. Love having you back. We wish you all the best and a great future ahead of you.
Oh, and I also have merch. Yes, this is my own creative design. I have merch at my website, so check that out.